Good evening, super cool party people, because let me tell you, it is 9:13 at night and I'm just technically starting this vlog today. Now, part of the reason for that is because I'm trying to avoid jet lag, and so I'm trying to sleep on the plane because it's like a 10-hour flight, so if I sleep the whole time or most of it, we're good. And so I'm not gonna sleep tonight. It's fine, right? I stayed in bed until like 6 p.m. so I think I've got a pretty good chance of making it through and then sleeping on the plane, but we'll see how it goes. I am presently in the process of packing though, so it is organized chaos, I promise. Those are my pajamas and my clothes for tomorrow, and food, because I stopped at Carrefour again so that I would have some snacks for tonight. I'm gonna miss those chips. Those chips are like crack. But right now I am editing the vlog from yesterday because it's about noon Pacific Standard Time, and I'm sure my family who are watching my vlog are like, is she dead? Did she drown in the river? I have not, but they won't know that until I post this. I'm not really sure what I have for footage though, because like I said in yesterday's vlog when I was ending it, I was having a really blah day, and I think I'm just over vacation for one. Like tomorrow I'll have been away from home for 2 weeks, which is like a weird thing to be like, blah. I wouldn't say I'm homesick or anything, I'm just missing routine. And it's so funny. Paris reminds me so much of Vancouver because, one, I've mentioned it before, this room reminds me so much of my room in Vancouver. And then also just that isolation, right? It's not that I don't have any friends here. There's nobody to hang out with. I think I would have enjoyed Paris a lot more if I had somebody else here to hang out with. So that's a thing. So it's just reminding me of living in Vancouver and some of the like bad times I had there where I was just like feeling very lonely. It's not even, I wouldn't even say it's lonely, just feeling very alone. So shh, that thing reminds me I'm not alone. But yeah, so I'm ready to come home now and I'm okay with that. Also, I think I've learned a very important thing. I don't want to live in Paris, or maybe I do, just not in this neighborhood, or just not, no, I want to live somewhere where I know people. Vancouver. If I picked a city right now, I'd pick Vancouver. I'm not good at making friends. But I'm gonna shut up for the moment here because I gotta edit this vlog before I start getting like frantic emails or something. Are you dead? Also, look at this cute necklace I got yesterday. It's Sleeping Beauty's castle. I was actually looking at one in Disney World that was a little bit bigger, and it was Cinderella's castle, and it was like diamonds around the outside, and it was just a cutout. But one, it was really expensive. It was like $230 Canadian, which I'm like, man, I'm okay with spending that much. But I wasn't sure because it was like this big, and then I talked to the girl there and she said that some people had come back and said that it sits crooked because of the shape of it, and this one, even being this small, sits a little crooked. But I couldn't find one like this of Cinderella's castle in Disney World, so I got Sleeping Beauty's castle, which is kind of the same thing. And I haven't bought anything in France at all other than food because I'm just like, bleh. I don't know, bleh. And I bought extra pins in Disney World to pin trade here when I went to Disneyland because I knew I was going. Nobody does pin trading apparently. I saw like 2 people with pins, so that was a bust. That's fine. Souvenirs from Disney World for people. Anyway, I need to edit now, so I'll be back. So in fantastic news, the vlog is exporting right now, so that's all edited. Once that's done, I'm gonna upload it. So like I said, if anybody's wondering if I'm dead or not, they can know I'm not. And then I'm gonna pop in the shower. Honestly, I haven't got anywhere further on my packing, but part of me needs to charge my stuff, which you can probably hear the annoying converter right now doing that charging. Honestly, I knew when I bought it from the reviews that it had a loud fan, so I'm not too concerned about it. I can even pass out with that going, which I have because I watch movies to fall asleep, and so I have the cord coming up the back side of the bunk and then plugged into my laptop, and it's making that noise all night. And we good. I can sleep with it on. I can sleep through anything, honestly. But I think the greatest thing is right now I've got 4 things charging off of it, no overdrawing power issues, so that's great because that was something that people were like, oh, don't charge a bunch of things at once. Granted, they're small things, but That's great, fantastic, I love it. And because I'm not sleeping tonight, I can just continue to charge things as need be. I'm gonna jump in the shower here though, like I said, as soon as that's converting, and then I can pack up all my toiletries except for like my toothbrush that I'm gonna need in the morning, and my deodorant, because obviously I'm not gonna wear makeup if I'm planning on sleeping for 10 hours. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I will be throwing out my conditioner bottle because I think I'm almost through that. Definitely only have enough toothpaste for 1, maybe 2 more brushes, so we're gonna throw that out too. So it's not a lot, but we are shrinking down what we're bringing back home. Also, I hate the water here, even the bottled water, it's terrible. So I'm just gonna drink some apple juice because I feel like it's better than pop. So got this from Carrefour, yay. I don't know. And then I have a demi baguette and chips for later, but it's crazy because it's 10:20 now and I have to leave in like 8 hours for the airport, so it's really not too long I need to stay up for. I need to figure out when I'm leaving. I decided to take an Uber because when I was walking from Gare du Nord to the McDonald's and then to here, it's very obvious that I was a tourist. It wasn't that I felt unsafe, I just didn't feel the safest. I felt like I was a mark. And so, super annoying, I know. And so my plan tomorrow was to take an Uber from the house to Gare du Nord and then bus out there, and then I decided, you know what, I'm lazy and I would just rather pay the extra expense and just take an Uber all the way out there. So yeah, it's gonna be a hefty price. It's like double the price it was in Florida to get from my hotel to the airport, but whatever, at least I know I'll get there quickly-ish and I'll get there safe and it'll be fine and I won't have to struggle with my bags, because that's another thing too, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like 7 o'clock, so it's probably gonna be like super commuter-y. Yeah, I'd just rather not, you know, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. I'm just like, just for convenience, just like on my way home. I could take the ferry home from Vancouver, but instead I'm just gonna fly, and yeah, it's costing me over $100 more to fly, obviously, because the plane, but it's saving me so much time. I'm home in 40 minutes versus like 4 hours. There's no question, no question. Plus, because I get in about noon and I don't fly out till about 4, I will have time to have some food, which I will definitely be wanting at the time, and then just to stretch my legs, because I really hope nobody sits next to me on that airplane. Really hope nobody sits next to me. But yeah, so shower soon once I upload the vlog and just continue to slowly plug away at the packing thing. Everything's folded except for like what I'm wearing right now, so that's a win. I've showered and now it's baguette time. It is 11:30 p.m. In 12 hours time I'll be touching down in Vancouver, except it's like 12 hours plus 10 hours and 15 minutes or something, I don't know. Time changes, right? But yeah, still haven't done any more packing. I think I'm gonna let my computer charge a little bit more and then climb up into bed for a bit to not sleep but just lay down, because this stool, as I mentioned before, isn't the most comfortable, but I'm gonna consume this first, because if you stay up extra time, more food is good. But yeah, I'm trying to, I say but yeah a lot. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a vlog for today and then do a vlog for tomorrow. We'll see. Or if I just want to combine them. I don't know yet. Everything's charging. One battery pack is done charging. Time to charge the other one. Alright, most of my packing is done except for like my pajama pants that I'm wearing. My Paris Disneyland plastic bag. I don't know what I'm doing with it. And then that's all stuff that I'm either wearing tomorrow or is going in the bag. And then just charging the other battery pack and my watch, which is almost done. It would have been done by now, but I had to update. Watching Survivor, and got a pile of stuff over here that I need to pack as well, but mostly carry-on stuff except for this, but that's for my charger. So once my charger is done doing its thing, it can go in there, and then it can go in there, and then my case for my laptop's down here with my passport in it, so we good, or mostly good. And now my laptop case is just falling everywhere. But yeah, I think I'm going to climb up into the bunk here in a bit to just chill, stretch out my back, because we're going to be doing a lot of sitting here in hours. It is 12 o'clock now, midnight, and I want to leave here in about 7 hours, so I'll be at the airport about 7:30, which is 3 hours before my flight, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. Also, I'll be able to get some more snackage and foods there, I think, because who knows what they're going to have on the plane. Probably gross things, because I'm a picky eater. But yeah, so it's the plan for now. And then it was 3 a.m. I'm still going pretty strong. I'm a little tired, but not bad. I've been up there for the last like 2.5 hours. The only reason I came down was because my laptop was dying and the charger was down here. So laptop charging, everything else is good to go except for my phone because I've been on it, and I might move on to step 2 of packing / throwing out the rest of my garbage because it's just like stacked there for no reason. But yeah, doing alright. A little tired, but it's good. I should be getting tired because my flight is in 7 hours and I want to sleep on it. So I'm thinking I probably need a haircut because this is getting out of control, and it's been a while. Just before the wedding I was in August, this last time I got my hair cut, so 6 months, something like that. But that's not what I came on here to talk about. It is now just past 4 in the morning. I have packed my carry-on now. Probably gonna get dressed in the next hour or so here because I'm in my pajamas. I was thinking earlier, I'm like, why did I keep my pajamas out? Like, I'm not sleeping, but I'm grateful I did because I'm gonna be in my sweats for several hours, like probably upwards of 18 by the time it's all said and done, maybe even more. So it's a good call to wear these now and not wear those all the way through. We're still charging things. I turned it off because it is so, I get so used to it, but it's so loud. But I think I'm going to end this vlog here very soon and then start a new one for a travel day. I don't know how well that'll go. I don't, because I plan on sleeping for like 10 hours, so we'll see, but we'll see what happens. But before I go, I just want to talk about some weird differences, things, maybe not even weird, just differences I noticed in Paris versus in Canada. I mean, besides the fact that everybody speaks French and it's way more expensive, so much more expensive. First of all, let's talk about smoking. People smoke everywhere, like legit everywhere. You can apparently still smoke in restaurants. I didn't really go into any, so that's fine. But even at Disneyland Paris, and I didn't realize this until the very end of the night, that they actually have designated smoking areas because people were smoking while standing in line for rides. So that was the thing that happened. Nobody seemed to care. So smoking everywhere. And the only time I came across it in Disney World was when I was like, hey, this looks like a shortcut to get over here. I was like, oh, it's the smoking path. But so that was the thing that I knew they smoked a lot, but it's like, oh, they smoke a lot. Next, I've definitely been catcalled more in Paris than I have been in a very long time. Just, you know, fun. I think it's because I look different. I'm not like super skinny like most of the French girls. I got some curves. But in good news, if you ignore them like you ignore people in Canada, they leave you alone. So yeah, but lots of catcalling. Oh, mademoiselle. Whatever. It's all good. The trick that I learned is if you go to the grocery store, this is another one of them I'll get to in a second, and you're walking home with your shopping bag, they think you belong, so they leave you alone. Good trick. Speaking of grocery stores, they don't give you bags at all, which I knew before I came, so I'm very thankful for that. Either you have to buy plastic or paper bags from them, or sometimes they have nylon ones, or you have to bring your own. So I knew this, I brought my own, but there's like no option for, oh, you don't have a bag? Here you go. It's no, you don't have a bag, go buy one. Also, if you bring a backpack into a grocery store, they will just zap strap the crap to that. They don't care. And tonight was actually, I guess yesterday night was actually the first time that my bag was actually zap strapped, because all the other times I just walked in, I was like, this is fine, they'll say something. And almost proved very problematic because I had my credit card out to pay, but I didn't think to pull my keys out. So when I got back to my apartment, I like hit the code, so I got into the courtyard and I was like, uh-oh, I need my keys to fob into my hallway. And I need my key once I get up the death stairs to get into my apartment. So it took me a bit. I managed to get it open enough and like pull them out, but keep that in mind. Keep your money out and keep your keys out. Unless you happen to have a pair of scissors on you, which I didn't. Also, McDonald's here, they just don't care. They do not care about speed. They do not care about quality. Maybe it's just the ones that I've gone to, but they're just like, yeah, here you go. We don't care. So I'll be happy to go back to Canada and have like some fresh McDonald's fries. They do have potato wedges here, which I did try the first time I was here, but they were kind of cold when I got them. And it was like trying to eat those and also trying to choke down the nuggets that were really cold and disgusting. So yeah, plus a little bit jet lag. That was the night that I was like awake forever because I couldn't sleep on the plane, and then I slept for like 18 hours afterwards. So they just don't care at McDonald's, and they're just like straight up having conversations. People are like, I've been waiting for my food for like 10 minutes, and they're like, oh, okay. Anyway, that wouldn't fly. That wouldn't fly at McDonald's Canada, at least the ones I've gone to and / worked at. And then the final thing that I can think of right now that I noticed, which I find really interesting, especially considering the bathroom debate going on in North America, is that bathrooms divided by gender, nobody cares. So the first washroom I used was in the airport, and I mean that's probably more westernized, right? So you have your female washroom and you have your male washroom. But the McDonald's that I went to, the very first one, you go in and there's a door here and there's a window here, and you open the door and then there's sinks there, and then off this side there's a room that has, I guess, stalls or urinals. I don't know, I didn't look at that one. And off this side there's a room that just has 2 urinals. They're just doorways, there's no doors. Just pee there, come out, wash your hands in the communal area, leave. Funny story, I was at the McDonald's there, and this lady was going with her daughter into the washroom, and I guess the guy was coming out and he didn't realize that the window was a window, and just, she was like apologizing to him, but she's like, it was just so funny. But anyway, so that was the first one that I was like, okay, so this is the thing. Also, the bathroom was so small and I still had my backpack at that point, and so I'm like, beep, 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 trying to get in, which was great. And then the next one that I noticed this at was at the catacombs. So like I came up from the catacombs, I had a gift shop and I had a washroom, and that one just, nope, it's just one room. There's like 6 stalls. They're all very great stalls. This one thing about here is the stalls are great. They go almost down to the floor. There are no cracks. 6 stalls, bunch of sinks. Guys or girls, doesn't matter. You just go in when they free up. So that's a thing. And then Disneyland Paris, they did have separate washrooms, but 2 of the times when I went in the washrooms, there was a guy in there cleaning up, so it's like, nobody cares. And for me, like, bleh, I don't care. I went to UVic, and our dorms had initially been all male dorms, and then they were split, men in one wing, women in the other wing, but all the washrooms in the women's wing still had urinals in it because I just didn't take them out. And so on party weekends, you would come into the bathroom and there'd be like a guy using the urinal, and just whatever, he goes a stall. So, I mean, it's no issue for me, but I just find it funny that in North America, everybody's freaking out about bathrooms. And here they're just like, there you go. There's some stalls. I don't care what you have, do it. So, I don't know, it's kind of nice. But I think that's it for me for tonight. I want to get this edited and scheduled to upload so that there'll be something to go up while I'm on a plane. I don't know, I'm confused about time zones already, but yeah, so good night from Paris. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Paris. And then away we'll go back to Canada. I'm very happy and excited to go home. I cannot wait to sleep in my bed tonight because it's a queen size. And yes, I had a king size in Florida, but this is like a twin size bed, and plus I sleep with my laptop so I can watch movies. So, and my teddy bear, because I didn't bring my teddy bear here. Yeah, it'll be good. Anyways, I'm sorry today was a boring last day in Paris, but that's what I want it to be. I want it to be boring. So just wait till I go back home and then I have boring videos when I'm at home. Oh yeah. With that though, I'm gonna say good night / good morning, and I will see you technically in a couple minutes, but like later for the next daily vlog. Bye.